I'll finding this number career unit right here. It's above stock market, like you scroll up or you flip the other direction. And then it's number 1. It says Alberto signs a streaming contract with YouTube while he's in college. He earns 2% commission. Highlight, and by the way, there's highlighters over there in the corner by the rulers if anybody needs some. Highlight the important numbers. 2% commission on the first 500, 5% commission on the next 1,000, and 10% commission on sales over 1,500. Last month, he received 1,300 in advertisement sales. So we've got this 3-tiered system, but we only need to look at 2 tiers. You're going to be our calculator for us, Christian. You're going to do the first 500. He makes 2% of that. Calculate how much he just earned on YouTube for all his time making videos for the first 500. $10. Seriously, all those videos and that's all I made? Yes. Next, he makes 5% commission for the next 1,000. So that's like from the $501st up to $1,500. So he only made $1,300. And we already counted the first 500. So we're looking at the remaining balance of $800. Go ahead and calculate that for us. How much did he make on that $800? Was it 20 or 40? It was 40. Okay, good. So his total commission is a big whopping $50. And this is why when you tell your parents you want to be a YouTuber, they just shake their head and they go, no, for real. Like, what do you want to do? Right? Because it's hard to break into this. But what happens when you do start getting ads and you do start breaking into the system? Does it start to grow exponentially if you've got popular videos? Yes, it does. And so it is a thing that you have to say, hey, if I'm willing to put in the time and willing to put this in. I had a student 2 years ago, a junior who was he showed me his account. He was already making money on YouTube. And I said, yes, you can use that as your career then, because he was already doing the work. Everyone else that says that they want to be a YouTuber, I'm like, I don't know. Let's pick something else. All right, look at number 2. I'm going to be back at Jeanette. In 2019, The Weeknd released a new song, Blinding Lights. This is actual real numbers. He receives 9% royalty based on the total sales of the music downloads. So this is just the iTunes music downloads. Think of all the other ways he gets money, but let's look at just this one aspect. In the first year, he had 195,000 downloads of just this song. How much did he receive in royalty payments for just that song? If you get $129 per download, you're like, $1, that's all I get? Yes, but watch how it builds up. So I'm back to Jeanette. Jeanette, first I need to calculate how much I actually grossed in sales, meaning I had 195,000 downloads and I get $1.29 for each. Go ahead and calculate that number for us as our calculator, Jeanette. Does that look like I heard you correctly? Yeah. All right. That's how much the company makes, whoever his label is, whoever signed him. He personally gets 9% of that. So now do 0.09 of that number, Jeanette, and tell us what you get. Say it, just read me the numbers in. So 0.09 of that 251,550 that you gave me. Okay, so The Weeknd gets 22,000 for the year, just for the downloads of Blinding Lights. Does he have more than one hit, you guys? The Weeknd? Yeah, right? So think of everything he's getting for all of his songs, for everything else that musical artist gets paid for. It's kind of cool though, just to see just on my downloads, how much are we making? Okay, that is how to calculate royalties. Royalties are paid based on sales of books, music, etc. Anybody have any questions on royalties? It's a two-step process there. First, calculate the total sales, then take the percent of the sales. All right, this is a real student in our class. Araceli sells cell phones at Cricket. She is paid a monthly commission on top of her base salary. She receives 7%, and by the way, Tyler, I'm back up to you guys, 7% of the first 500 in sales and 10% of the remainder. And last month, she sold $28.90 total in cell phones. So can you get the 7% of 500 for us? Did you say 35? And then do 10% of the remainder. So we need to subtract here and see what's left. So that's 2480. So go ahead and do 10% of 2480. Good. And now do the final add for us. 248 plus 35, what's her total commission? Like that. So think about it. If you have the type of personality that's good at networking, you don't mind talking to people, you can have a job that not just gives you the base salary, but pays you in commissions on top of it for sales. Also, it's good to work in places like a restaurant where you can get tips based on how friendly you are, right? Okay, that's a commission job. Any final questions on commissions? All right, that's the end. Those were the quick reminders on our career